When Phil Walford and Sherry Dunsworth were looking for a new project in 2009, Sherry remembered a property she had visited in Newfoundland called Valentine Lake.
In 2006, I was in there as a consulting geologist and was looking at the Leprechaun deposit, which had a small, non-compliant resource on it, and did some mapping around the pond and also looked at some of the existing drill core.
Phil and Sherry decided to go back and take a look.
So we flew in a helicopter in a mixed rain snowstorm, dodging things in. We landed at Leprechaun Pond. It was really, when I got off the plane and looked around, got really excited because I could see all the alteration and the mineralization in some core that was nearby, all the indicators that I was looking for. And we knew it was a big system.
The property had been explored by several companies starting in the 1960s. Phil and Sherry, as Marathon PGM, joint ventured with Mountain Lake Resources and then did a friendly takeover. It was their persistence and creative thinking that helped them discover the resource.
This particular project was very structurally complex and very unique in its setting. And I think it was just that they looked at this project from a different perspective and were willing to go out on a limb with their ideas and how they assessed and how they tackled the problems that the project proposed.
It was really understanding that the veins, instead of being vertical as they are or steeply dipping as they are in most gold deposits, were actually flat. And there were very few vertical veins. So that changed our interpretation. It changed how we went about exploring, drilling in particular.
It took some time to convince people they had found a multi-million-ounce resource in Newfoundland.
It was really hard to get the market to believe that there was really anything in Newfoundland, in eastern Canada, that was more than 1 million ounces. And so that was certainly a challenge.
They worked their way out from the Leprechaun deposit until 2014, when Sherry's husband uncovered what they call the elephant on the property, the Marathon deposit.
That was the big game changer, was that because it turned into a multi-million-ounce deposit.
That has brought in exploration companies from across Canada. It's brought in money for the exploration and resulted in basically a staking rush in central Newfoundland. The entire central zone of Newfoundland is staked along a 400-kilometer strike length along this major structure called the Valentine Lake Shear Zone.
The discovery wasn't without challenges. They were trying to raise money in tough market conditions.
You know, it was tough. Sometimes we had to cut our salaries back. We were running on a shoestring. We did a lot of cutting back to make sure that that as many dollars as we could went into the ground. And we had a really good crew that were dedicated as we were to moving the project forward.
A feasibility study released in 2019 estimates a 12-year mine life and resource of 3.1 million ounces of gold at 1.7 grams per ton. The discovery means a lot, not just to the exploration team, but to the province of Newfoundland.
That joy of discovery when you have everyone working so hard together there's nothing like it.
And this is a very significant employment generator in central Newfoundland and will be for many years to come.
I live in Newfoundland and we need these jobs. We need this recognition of the potential for more deposits as well. It was very exciting, very fulfilling.